Ladies and gentlemen, in the journey of life, we encounter countless individuals who leave an imprint on our hearts and minds. Some of these people enrich our lives with love, kindness, and support, while others may bring pain, betrayal, and disappointment. It is in these moments of hurt that we are faced with a critical decision. Do we give them a second chance, or do we close that chapter for good? Trust is the cornerstone of all meaningful relationships, whether personal or professional. It is an invisible bond that holds people together, creating a sense of security, reliability, and mutual respect. When trust is present, it allows individuals to open up, to be vulnerable, and to share their true selves without fear of judgment or betrayal. This level of openness fosters deep connections and a sense of belonging, which are essential for any relationship to thrive. However, trust is not something that can be easily earned or taken lightly. It is built over time through consistent actions and words that align with one another. Trust grows with each fulfilled promise, each act of integrity, and each moment of support. It is the accumulation of these small, everyday actions that solidifies trust, making it one of the most valuable assets in any relationship. But trust, once broken, is incredibly difficult to repair. When someone betrays your trust, it is not just a single act of wrongdoing, it is a fundamental violation of the confidence you placed in them. This betrayal shakes the very foundation of the relationship, causing cracks that may never fully heal. The damage done to trust is often irreparable, because the sense of security that once existed has been shattered. Even if forgiveness is offered, the memory of the betrayal lingers, creating doubt and suspicion. The person who was once trusted is now viewed through a lens of uncertainty, and their actions are scrutinized more closely. This shift in perception alters the dynamics of the relationship, making it difficult, if not impossible, to return to the way things were before. Trust is not just about believing in someone's ability to keep their word. It is also about believing in their character. When someone breaks your trust, it calls into question their integrity, their values, and their commitment to the relationship. This erosion of trust can lead to a breakdown in communication, as both parties may struggle to navigate the new reality of their relationship. In many cases, people try to rebuild trust after it has been broken. But this process is fraught with challenges. Rebuilding trust requires time, effort, and a willingness to be vulnerable, again, something that is incredibly difficult after experiencing betrayal. The person who was wronged may struggle with lingering doubts and fears, while the person who broke the trust may feel the weight of guilt and the pressure to prove themselves once more. Trust is one of the most fundamental elements in any relationship, whether personal or professional. It serves as the invisible thread that binds individuals together, creating a sense of security, reliability, and mutual understanding. When trust is present, it allows relationships to flourish, fostering a deep connection that encourages open communication and vulnerability. It is through trust that people feel safe to share their thoughts, emotions, and lives with one another, knowing that they are supported and valued. However, trust is also incredibly fragile. It takes time to build, requiring consistent actions, honesty, and dependability. Every small gesture of integrity strengthens this bond, creating a foundation upon which the relationship can grow. But when trust is broken, the damage can be profound. It is not something that can be easily repaired, for trust is not just about the words spoken or promises made. It is about the actions that align with those words and promises. A single act of betrayal, dishonesty, or deceit can shatter trust, leaving behind a void that is difficult to fill. When someone betrays your trust, they violate the very essence of what the relationship stands for. The sense of security is replaced with doubt and suspicion. You may find yourself questioning every action, every word, and every intention, wondering if there are more betrayals to come. The emotional toll of this can be overwhelming, as the comfort and ease once felt in the relationship give way to uncertainty and anxiety. Rebuilding trust after it has been broken is a monumental task. It requires a level of commitment and effort that is often beyond what many are willing or able to give. Even if the person who broke the trust sincerely apologizes and vows to change, the memory of the betrayal lingers. The foundation of the relationship is no longer solid, it is cracked and weakened. Moving forward, there will always be a shadow of doubt, a lingering question of whether trust can ever be fully restored. Moreover, trust is not just about the other person's actions, it is also about your own perception and feelings. Once trust is broken, it can change the way you view the other person and the relationship as a whole. The betrayal may cause you to lose faith in their ability to be honest, reliable, and supportive. Time and energy are among the most valuable resources we possess. Unlike money or material possessions, they cannot be replenished or replaced. Each day, we are given a finite amount of time and energy, and how we choose to spend them significantly impacts the quality of our lives. These resources are the currency of our existence, and the way we allocate them determines our growth, our success, and our overall well-being. When we invest our time and energy in something, we are essentially making a statement about what is important to us. Whether it's pursuing a career, nurturing relationships, or developing ourselves, the areas where we focus our time and energy reveal our priorities. This investment should be made wisely, because once time is spent, it is gone forever, and energy, though renewable through rest and self-care, is also limited within any given period. In relationships, the expenditure of time and energy is a clear indication of commitment and care. When we give our time to someone, we are offering a part of our lives that we can never get back. Similarly, when we invest our energy into a relationship, we are dedicating our physical, emotional, and mental resources to maintain and strengthen that bond. This is why it is so crucial to be discerning about where and with whom we spend these precious resources. However, when we give time and energy to someone who has already shown themselves to be unworthy, we are making a poor investment. It's like pouring water into a leaking vessel. No matter how much we give, it will never be enough to fill the void. The time and energy spent trying to rebuild trust or mend a broken relationship could be better utilized elsewhere, in pursuits or people that reciprocate and appreciate what we offer. Patterns of behavior are the recurring actions, habits, and responses that individuals exhibit over time. These patterns are deeply rooted in a person's character and often reflect their true nature. While people can change, their behavior patterns tend to remain consistent unless there is a significant, conscious effort to alter them. Recognizing these patterns is crucial because they offer valuable insight into what to expect from someone in the future. When someone wrongs you, it's essential to look beyond the isolated incident and consider the broader context of their behavior. Is this a one-time mistake, or is it part of a recurring pattern? Often, people who have hurt or betrayed others in the past are likely to do so again. Their actions are not just random occurrences, but rather manifestations of underlying attitudes, beliefs, and tendencies that are ingrained in their personality. Patterns of behavior reveal themselves in various ways. It could be the person who frequently breaks promises, consistently fails to keep their word, or regularly disrespects boundaries. These actions, repeated over time, become predictable. Even when such individuals apologize or promise to change, their history of behavior suggests that they are more likely to revert to their old ways. The past is often the best predictor of the future, and ignoring these patterns can lead to repeated disappointment and hurt. Understanding behavior patterns also means acknowledging that some people are not capable or willing to change. They may lack the self-awareness, motivation, or emotional capacity to break free from their ingrained habits. Despite their words or intentions, they may continue to act in ways that are harmful or disrespectful. Recognizing these patterns allows you to make informed decisions about how to interact with them, or whether to maintain a relationship at all. It's important to remember that behavior patterns are not just about the big, obvious actions. They also include subtle, recurring behaviors that might seem insignificant on their own, but when taken together, paint a clear picture of a person's character. These could be things like consistently being late, making excuses, or avoiding responsibility. Over time, these small actions accumulate, revealing a pattern that is difficult to overlook. Moving on requires an inner strength that is often underestimated. It's not just about physically distancing yourself from a situation or person. It's about mentally and emotionally detaching from what was and embracing what will be. This process demands resilience as it involves letting go of attachments, hopes, and sometimes deep-seated emotions that have tied you to the past. Moving on is an act of courage, as it involves stepping into the unknown, leaving behind what is familiar, even if it has caused pain or disappointment. The strength in moving on lies in the ability to prioritize your well-being over the comfort of the familiar. It's recognizing that clinging to something that no longer serves you only prolongs your suffering. Moving on requires the courage to face your emotions head on, to acknowledge the hurt, the betrayal, or the loss, and to decide that you will not let these emotions define your future. It's about choosing to rise above the situation rather than being weighed down by it. There's a unique kind of strength in accepting that some things are not meant to be, no matter how much you wanted them to work out. This acceptance doesn't come easily. It's often the result of an internal struggle where the heart battles against the mind's logic. But once you accept the reality, you open the door to healing. You give yourself permission to move forward without the burden of what ifs or regrets. Moving on also requires the strength to rebuild yourself. When you've been deeply hurt, your sense of self can feel shattered. But moving on means taking the pieces of your experience and using them to reconstruct a stronger, wiser version of yourself. It's about learning from the past and using that knowledge to create a better future. This process is empowering because it shifts the focus from what was lost to what can be gained. Protecting your peace is an essential act of self-preservation and self-respect. In a world filled with noise, distractions, and demands from every direction, maintaining your inner peace requires conscious effort and deliberate choices. It means setting boundaries both with others and within yourself to safeguard your mental and emotional well-being. Peace is not something that just happens. It is something you cultivate and protect, often in the face of circumstances that threaten to disrupt it. Protecting your peace begins with understanding what truly brings you tranquility and contentment. This requires self-awareness and reflection as you identify the environments, relationships, and activities that contribute positively to your state of mind. Once you know what nurtures your peace, you can make it a priority in your life. This might involve simplifying your daily routine, spending time in nature, or engaging in practices like meditation or mindfulness that help center you. A crucial part of protecting your peace is learning to say no. It's about recognizing that your time and energy are finite resources that should be allocated to things that enhance your life rather than drain it. Saying no to situations or people that cause stress, negativity, or conflict is not an act of selfishness, but of self-care. It's about understanding that you cannot be everything to everyone and that it's okay to prioritize your own well-being over others' expectations. Another aspect of protecting your peace is managing your inner dialogue. The thoughts you entertain can either contribute to your peace or erode it. Negative self-talk, worry, and dwelling on past mistakes are all ways that your mind can disturb your inner tranquility. Growth and lessons are intertwined elements of life that shape who we are and who we become. Growth is the process of evolving, both personally and professionally, as we navigate the various experiences life throws our way. It is not a linear path, but a journey marked by successes, failures, challenges, and breakthroughs. Each experience, whether positive or negative, contributes to our growth by offering lessons that, when recognized and applied, help us to mature, adapt, and improve. Lessons are the wisdom we gain from our experiences. They often come from moments of adversity where we are pushed beyond our comfort zones and forced to confront difficulties or failures. These challenges, though uncomfortable, are fertile ground for learning. When we face obstacles, we are given the opportunity to reflect on what went wrong, understand the root cause, and consider how we can approach things differently in the future. This process of reflection and learning is essential for personal growth. Growth through lessons also requires a willingness to be vulnerable and open to change. It involves acknowledging that we do not have all the answers and that there is always room for improvement. This humility allows us to learn from our mistakes rather than being defeated by them. Each setback becomes a stepping stone toward greater wisdom and resilience as we internalize the lessons and use them to make better decisions moving forward. The lessons that drive growth are not always obvious or easy to accept. Sometimes they come in the form of harsh realities or painful truths that force us to confront aspects of ourselves or our lives that we might prefer to ignore. However, it is often in these difficult moments that the most profound growth occurs. When we are willing to face uncomfortable truths and learn from them, we break free from limiting patterns and behaviors that have held us back. Growth also comes from recognizing the lessons in everyday life, not just in times of crisis. Each day presents opportunities to learn, whether through our interactions with others, our work, or our personal challenges. By maintaining a mindset that is curious and open to learning, we can extract valuable insights from even the most mundane experiences. This continuous learning fuels ongoing growth, helping us to evolve steadily over time. Moreover, growth is not just about learning lessons from our own experiences, but also from the experiences of others. By observing how others navigate their lives, we can gain insights that might take us years to discover on our own. Demanding accountability is an essential aspect of maintaining integrity, trust, and respect in any relationship or organization. It involves holding individuals, including ourselves, responsible for their actions, decisions, and the consequences that follow. Accountability is not about blame or punishment, rather. It is about ensuring that there is a clear understanding of expectations and that those expectations are met consistently. When accountability is demanded, it creates an environment where transparency, honesty, and responsibility are valued and upheld. In any relationship, whether personal or professional, demanding accountability fosters mutual respect and trust. When people are accountable for their actions, it means they are willing to acknowledge their mistakes, take ownership of their decisions, and make amends when necessary. This builds a foundation of reliability and dependability where each person knows they can count on the other to act with integrity. Without accountability, relationships can become one-sided or toxic, as individuals may feel taken for granted, manipulated, or betrayed. Accountability is also a key driver of personal growth and development. When you hold yourself accountable, you are committing to a standard of excellence. You recognize that your actions have consequences, and you take responsibility for the outcomes of your choices. This self-accountability pushes you to strive for better results, to learn from your mistakes, and to continuously improve. It is a reflection of your commitment to living a life of integrity and purpose. In professional settings, demanding accountability is crucial for the success of teams and organizations. It ensures that everyone is contributing to the collective goals and that responsibilities are not neglected. When leaders demand accountability from their team members, it sets a tone of professionalism and high standards. It encourages individuals to take their roles seriously, to deliver on their promises, and to be proactive in addressing challenges. This culture of accountability leads to higher performance, better decision-making, and a more cohesive team dynamic. However, demanding accountability is not always easy. It requires the courage to confront issues directly, to have difficult conversations, and to challenge behaviors that are not aligned with the agreed-upon standards. Empowerment through choice is a profound concept that emphasizes the transformative power of decision-making in shaping our lives. At its core, it highlights how the ability to make choices grants individuals control over their circumstances and their future. This power to choose is not just about selecting between options, it's about taking ownership of our destiny and asserting our agency in the face of life's challenges and opportunities. When we talk about empowerment through choice, we're recognizing that every decision we make has the potential to impact our lives significantly. Choices define our path, influence our experiences, and ultimately determine our outcomes. Whether it's choosing a career path, setting personal goals, or deciding how to respond to challenges, each choice we make is a step toward creating the life we envision for ourselves. The empowerment derived from making choices comes with the recognition that we are the architects of our own lives. We are not merely passive participants in our circumstances, but active creators of our reality. This perspective encourages us to take responsibility for our actions and decisions, understanding that we have the power to influence our own future. It shifts the focus from external factors and other people's influence to our own internal strengths and capabilities. Furthermore, empowerment through choice is about acknowledging and embracing our autonomy. It means having the confidence to make decisions that align with our values, desires, and goals, even when those choices might not align with others' expectations or societal norms. It requires courage to stand by our decisions and to trust in our judgment, knowing that we are making the best choices for ourselves given the information and resources available. The process of making choices also involves self-discovery and growth. As we make decisions, we learn more about ourselves, our strengths, our weaknesses, our preferences, and our boundaries. This self-awareness is a crucial component of personal development. By understanding what drives us and what we value, we become better equipped to make choices that align with our true selves and to navigate life with greater clarity and purpose. Empowerment through choice also involves overcoming fear and doubt. It's about facing the uncertainty that comes with making decisions and accepting that not every choice will lead to the desired outcome. This acceptance is a form of resilience as it allows us to approach decisions with an open mind and a willingness to learn from the results, whether they are positive or negative. The strength to make choices despite uncertainty is a testament to our inner resolve and confidence. Ultimately, the power of choice lies in its ability to drive personal empowerment and transformation. By actively engaging in the decision-making process, we assert our control over our lives, embrace our autonomy, and foster a sense of agency that propels us toward our goals. The choices we make shape our experiences and define our journey, making empowerment through choice a fundamental aspect of living a fulfilled and intentional life. Moving towards better is an aspirational concept that embodies the journey of continuous improvement and growth. It's about striving to enhance various aspects of our lives, whether they relate to personal development, career advancement, or relationships. This journey is driven by a desire to evolve from our current state to a more desirable, improved version of ourselves and our circumstances. At its core, moving towards better requires self-awareness and reflection. It involves recognizing areas where improvement is needed and setting specific, realistic goals to address these areas. This process starts with an honest assessment of where you are in your life and where you want to be. It's about acknowledging both your strengths and weaknesses and understanding the gaps that need to be bridged to achieve a higher level of satisfaction and success. The journey towards better involves embracing change and being open to new experiences. Change can be challenging and often uncomfortable, but it is an essential component of growth. Moving towards better means stepping out of your comfort zone and being willing to take risks, try new things, and adapt to new circumstances. It requires a mindset that is resilient and flexible, capable of navigating the uncertainties and obstacles that inevitably arise along the way. Setting goals is a fundamental part of moving towards better. These goals provide direction and motivation, acting as benchmarks for progress. Effective goal setting involves identifying clear, actionable objectives that are aligned with your long-term vision. It's important to break these goals down into manageable steps and to create a plan that outlines how you will achieve them. This structured approach helps to maintain focus and provides a roadmap for the journey ahead. Achieving progress also involves a commitment to personal development. This means investing in yourself by acquiring new skills, expanding your knowledge, and enhancing your capabilities. Continuous learning is a key element of moving towards better, as it keeps you engaged and equipped to tackle new challenges. Whether through formal education, professional training, or self-study, the pursuit of knowledge enriches your life and opens up new opportunities. In addition to personal development, moving towards better requires cultivating positive habits and behaviors. These habits are the daily actions that contribute to your overall progress and well-being. They might include practices such as time management, healthy living, and productive routines. By consistently engaging in these positive habits, you create a foundation for sustained growth and improvement. It's also important to surround yourself with supportive influences. The people you associate with can have a significant impact on your journey towards better. Positive, encouraging relationships provide motivation, advice, and perspective, helping you stay focused and inspired. Conversely, negative or toxic relationships can hinder your progress and undermine your efforts. Being mindful of your social circle and choosing relationships that uplift and support you is a crucial aspect of the journey. Moving towards better also involves resilience and perseverance. There will be setbacks and challenges along the way, and it's essential to approach these with a mindset of learning and adaptation. Each obstacle is an opportunity to grow and refine your approach. Embracing resilience means not letting failures define you, but rather using them as stepping stones towards greater success. Finally, moving towards better is a continuous process. It's not a destination, but an ongoing journey of improvement and self-discovery. As you achieve your goals and reach new milestones, you will find that new aspirations and challenges emerge. This dynamic nature of growth ensures that there is always room for further development and enhancement. In essence, moving towards better is about actively engaging in the process of growth. Embracing change, setting goals, investing in personal development, cultivating positive habits, and surrounding yourself with supportive influences. It's a lifelong journey of striving for excellence and fulfillment, driven by the belief that each step forward brings you closer to a more enriched and satisfying life. In conclusion, moving towards better is not just a journey, but a profound commitment to living a life of continual growth and improvement. It is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the unwavering belief in our capacity to evolve. As we navigate this journey, we recognize that the path to a better version of ourselves is paved with dedication, self-reflection, and a willingness to embrace change. The essence of moving towards better lies in our proactive efforts to assess our current state and envision a more fulfilling future. It starts with the courage to face the truth about where we stand and the determination to pursue the goals that will elevate our lives. Each step we take, each goal we set, and each challenge we overcome contributes to the mosaic of our personal evolution. This journey is marked by an ongoing cycle of setting intentions, making decisions, and taking actions that align with our deepest values and aspirations. As we strive for better, we must remember that progress is not always linear. There will be moments of triumph and periods of struggle, but each experience is an integral part of our growth. Embracing resilience means accepting setbacks as opportunities for learning and using them to refine our strategies. It's through these experiences that we gain strength, insight, and the wisdom necessary to continue our journey with renewed purpose. The process of moving towards better also underscores the importance of cultivating positive habits and nurturing supportive relationships. The daily practices and routines we adopt, along with the people we choose to surround ourselves with, play a critical role in shaping our path. By fostering environments that encourage growth and by being mindful of the influences we allow into our lives, we create a fertile ground for our aspirations to flourish. Furthermore, moving towards better is a dynamic and ongoing process. It is not about achieving a final destination, but about embracing the continuous journey of self-improvement. Each achievement we reach serves as a stepping stone to new aspirations, and each lesson learned becomes a part of our ever-evolving story. This perpetual quest for better is what drives us forward, inspiring us to push boundaries, challenge ourselves, and pursue new horizons. Ultimately, the journey towards better is a celebration of our potential and a reflection of our dedication to living a meaningful and purposeful life. It is a testament to our ability to envision a brighter future and to take the necessary steps to realize it. As we move forward, let us embrace this journey with an open heart and an unwavering commitment to growth. Let us be guided by our aspirations, fueled by our passions, and strengthened by our resilience. In doing so, we will not only achieve personal fulfillment, but also contribute to the betterment of the world around us. In the end, moving towards better is about living intentionally and with purpose. It is about taking charge of our lives, making empowered choices, and embracing the continuous journey of self-discovery and improvement. As we embark on this path, let us do so with the knowledge that every step we take, no matter how small, brings us closer to a more enriched and meaningful existence. Let this journey be a testament to our courage, our commitment, and our yielding belief in the possibility of a better tomorrow.